Republican U.S. House candidates shattered expectations in the 2020 election, in part because independents and some Democratic voters connected the dots between liberal Democratic governance and the economic deterioration in their communities. According to one GOP lawmaker, U.S. Rep. Tom McClintock of California, a Sacramento area Republican and member of the House Natural Resources Committee, said on Fox News, Hannity, that people in liberal and Democratic precincts have seen firsthand how the left's policies have failed them. He said that in many places where there is a uniform left-wing hold on political power, constituents were often left dealing with rampant homelessness, high taxes, failing public schools, unemployment and skyrocketing energy costs. Click here for complete U.S. House election results. That's what the Democratic left delivers, he said, adding that many voters in his home state have recognized the problem. And I think Californians are getting fed up with that, and I think Americans across the country are looking at places like California and New York and saying we don't want to go there, McClintock continued, pointing to two otherwise Democratic stronghold states where House Republicans made their greatest gains. That's why the Georgia election is so important, he added, pointing to the state where two U.S. Senate runoff elections on Jan. 5 will determine control of the chamber. In New York, State Assemblywoman Nicole Maliotakis, a Republican who was her party's nominee against Bill de Blasio in New York City's 2017 mayoral election, unseated U.S. Rep. Max Rose, DNY. Click here to get the Fox News app. In doing so, the Staten Island lawmaker became the only Republican Congress member within New York City. In McClintock's California, several Republicans in hotly contested races have emerged victorious, including Rep-elect David Valadao, R. Califf, whose victory was announced by host Tammy Bruce during Hannity. Elsewhere in the state, Reps-elect Young Kim and Michelle Steele defeated their Democratic incumbent challengers, as the GOP added to its ranks in the House despite predictions it would lose about a dozen net seats.